In July 1937, the world's most famous female pilot vanished without a trace. Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, set out to achieve her most daring dream, to circle the globe. But somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, she disappeared, leaving behind one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. Amelia wasn't just a pilot, she was a global icon. At a time when women were told they couldn't match men in the skies, she proved everyone wrong. By 1937, she had broken records, inspired millions, and decided to push the limits further with an ambitious journey around the world. Her aircraft was a twin-engine Lockheed Electra, and her navigator was Fred Noonan, a skilled airman with years of experience. They began the journey in June, flying out of Miami, Florida. Over the next several weeks, they crossed South America, Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. By the start of July, they had completed more than two-thirds of the trip. All that stood between them and history was the vast Pacific Ocean. On July 2, 1937, Amelia and Fred took off from New Guinea. Their next stop was a tiny speck in the Pacific, Howland Island, about 2,500 miles away. This stretch was one of the most dangerous parts of the entire journey. They would be flying for nearly 20 hours over open ocean with no landmarks to guide them. To help, the U.S. Coast Guard stationed the ship Itasca near Howland Island, ready to communicate with Amelia's plane by radio. For hours, the Itasca received messages from her. She reported her position and asked for guidance, but her transmissions grew more desperate as the flight continued. One of her last messages said, "We must be on you, but cannot see you. Gas is running low." And then, silence. Earhart and Noonan never arrived. They had simply vanished. The disappearance shocked the world. The U.S. government launched the largest air and sea search in history up to that time. Dozens of ships and planes scoured the ocean for any sign of wreckage. But after 2 weeks, nothing was found. No plane, no bodies, no answers. The official search ended, and Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan were declared lost at sea. But the mystery only grew stronger. Over the decades, countless theories have emerged. The most widely accepted is the crash and sink theory, that her plane ran out of fuel and plunged into the ocean near Howland Island, sinking quickly into the deep waters. Another possibility is the Nikumaroro theory. Some researchers believe she may have landed on a remote coral island called Nikumaroro. In the 1940s, bones, a woman's shoe, and a box for a sextant were discovered there. Some argued these could have belonged to Amelia and Fred. There are also more dramatic ideas. One suggests Amelia accidentally flew into Japanese-controlled territory, was captured, and possibly executed. Though popular in documentaries, there is little hard evidence to support it. And then there's the spy theory, that Amelia was secretly working for the U.S. government, using her flight as a cover to gather intelligence on the Pacific. According to this